You've heard of looking for love in all the wrong places. Well, this morning, let's look for love in all the right places. Let's look for love in all the right places instead of all the wrong places. Good morning, everybody. It's time for Morning Manna. Got a word for you this morning. You already know. Dropping that word into you. We've been in this whole series, How Deep Is Your Love at New Life? And so I just really kind of wanted to extend that because I can't hardly let it go. So we want to just continue to talk a little bit about that to plant some love in your life. How about that? How about that? Let's plant some love in your life. Want to greet some people and get right to it. Good morning, Verena. Good morning, Valerie. How are you? Good morning, Shajira. How are you? Good morning, Brenda. How are you? Good morning, Crystal. How are you? Look, if it's your first, second, or third time joining us this morning, please let us know who you are, where you are. Good morning, Ella. How are you on this morning? Let us know who you are, where you are, so we can shout you out. And there's a couple things that I'm going to do. I'm going to give you the text to talk, the takeaway. If you're a man of fam, you already know the drill, you already know the routine. But if you are not, that's what we do. 5 minutes or less, going to give you the word. And what I need you to do is share the word. Don't keep it to yourself. Put the revelation you get in the chat area so others can get it. Good morning, Tally. Tally, how are you on this morning? Jewel, how are you on this morning? What a wonderful morning it is, Anitra. I want to get into the word this morning. At New Life, we're dealing with how deep is your love. That's what we've been dealing with this week, this month rather. And we've really been delving into that because we're going deeper. And if you want to go deeper in His love. So I'm raising the question this morning, look for love in all the right places. How do you look for love in all the right places? You've heard it before. Looking for love in all the wrong places. Let's look at the right places. The text to talk, the takeaway. Here's the text Jeremiah 31 and 3. For I have loved you with an everlasting love. For I have loved you with an everlasting love. Have you ever been on a love desert? So, how many ways uh, do I love you? Let me count the ways. You ever been in a situation, relationship, where the counting is no longer, there is no counting, the counting is over. You can't find love nowhere, no how. Whether you have or not, share this with someone that will help them. The first thing is this: let's look at the love of God. He loves you to the point of Luke 12:7. He loves you to the point of Luke 12:7. And this is what he says: I've counted the number of hairs on your head. Now, I don't have any to be counted. But he said, I've counted them. That's how attentive I am to you. At the end of the day, after you've brushed or combed or cut, I know what's left. Isaiah 49:16 says, He engraved your name. I know we say right, but the text says the Hebrew word is He engraves. Oh, I remember when I was in high school, and I did the proverbial thing I think that all the high school puppy love things do. Stop at the oak tree, carved the person's name in the tree with a heart and the initials or what have you. Never forget it. Did it on Elm Walnut Street, if you will, right by the tree, walking that person home, and carved the heart and the name in the tree. God says, "Look, I have carved your name. I've engraved your name. I've engraved your name in the palm of my hand. I know your name." That's what Tasha Cobb says. He knows my name. There's nothing that feels better than to walk into a place and somebody calls your name. He says, I'm so attentive. I know the number of hairs on your head. I'm so attentive that I've carved your name in the palm of my hand. Zechariah 2:8. Catch this. Zechariah 2:8 says that if you touch him and somebody touches you, they have touched the apple of his eye. He said, you touch my loved one, and you have touched the apple of my eye. What's the apple? You hear it all the time. The apple of my eye, the apple of your eye. It's the iris part of your eye, the dark part of your eye, the very center, the very focus, the thing that is most attentive. You can't see without it. And that's what God is saying. You touch them who are already spoiled. That's what Zechariah 2:8 says. They're already spoiled. But if you touch them, you have touched the very essence of who I am, the apple of my eye, the iris of who I am. I can't see without them. Here's the fourth thing. The fourth thing is this. Psalms 56:8 says, I love you so much, I'll take the tears from your eye and place them in a bottle. My God, I'm not going to wipe them. I'm going to keep them. Now that's some love. So if you're on a love desert, you've been looking for love in all the wrong places, here are the right places that you can find love. What's your takeaway this morning? How does God love you? You can't even count the ways. They're countless, to include him giving you Jesus Christ as your personal Savior. The Lord be with you today. His face shine upon you and give you peace. Share this, man. If it bless you, bless somebody else. Don't keep it to yourself. And trust me, I'm going to be with you in the morning with more morning manna. God bless you. Bye now.